Hi there everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of our Timber and Stone Let's Play. Episode 10 today, and last time around we got our wall set up, and which is good, so we got a nice little perimeter wall there, gives us a little bit of protection and stuff if we need it. So we're interesting to see once we get some monsters and stuff coming in, whether this is sufficient, whether it's high enough, whether we actually need to make it bigger. We're going to leave we've got a few gaps here and there, we're actually going to leave those open. I'm not really too worried about those. It's sort of basically to just prevent monsters walking into like areas of their camp that we don't really want them to. So just protect our livestock farms here and stuff. And yeah, so like over here is a bit of an open area over here, an open area over here, and given there is a gap over here, but I'm not too worried because generally your enemies spawn on the edges of the map and they'll sort of come in from these directions in here. So we can, yeah, if we can sort of put our guys around here if we do have some enemies and stuff coming in, so that should be fine. So that's what we're going to do. What we're going to do first thing this episode, we've got a few extra builders here. So what we're actually going to do, we've got a fair bit of brick, but what we are actually going to do, we've got Jonathan there set up as stonemason. We're actually get another one of our guys here set up as a stonemason, probably the best one, which looks like it is Alice Wilson. We're just going to set up her as a stonemason as well. Get our brick production going. Have probably actually have another one as well, probably a Henry there. So we have 3 stonemasons producing bricks and 2 builders, and what we're going to do is build another level of castle walls around our keep here. And we're going to put in some crenulations and stuff and make it look like a proper sort of castle wall. So I'm not really quite sure in terms of the mechanics. I'm thinking that if we sort of built a full level 4 all the way along here, I think it really means that our guys wouldn't be able to actually shoot arrows out. So I think that's why we're sort of going to build some crenulations and things and sort of make it, a little bit odds and ends. Every sort of second one will be a level 4 and then we'll have a gap in between. So I hope that means it will give us, I'm not really sure if it actually matters at all in terms of mechanics or if it actually gives them any protection, but I mean it's going to look cool at the very least. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, construction, castle brick. So we're going to start from here. And we're going to start a level 4 one there. What I think we may actually do, we're going to bring a level 3 wall all the way along, and like that. And then we're going to come along and actually just do some level 4 ones here. So I'm going to do level 4 there. Actually, wait on. It's level 4 already, isn't it? Yeah. So it has to be level 5, isn't it? So we're going to need to make it level 5, level 4, all along there like that. And then probably probably went a little bit overkill in terms of the size of the wall. That's cool. Looks cool. And level 5. So you can do every second one as a level 5, like that, and maybe even sort of start there like that, just to sort of keep the pattern going. Level 5. No, they don't really want that, do we? Sort of probably want it on the corners. It's going to look best. I'm going to make a level 5 there. Level 5 there. We have to get rid of this one, aren't we? Yep. Where are we? Alt Shift. There we go. And make that a level 4. Make this one level 5, and then get rid of that one. Yep, that's just gonna be level 4 one. And make that level 5. So it's not really even, but anyway, that's cool. We're gonna see how that looks, see how it works and all that kind of stuff. Wheat storage is done. Like we said, we actually turned off wheat production here, so actually turned off the reseed after harvest. That means we just won't produce any more wheat after the next harvest, which is good. Because we've got a huge amount of wheat, so that's fine. Probably gonna do the same thing with flax actually. Where's our flax farm? So that one there. So we're gonna say reseed after harvest, turn that off. We don't really need any more. We can always turn the productions back on if we need to. Can probably leave our 3 miners here so we build up our stone production a bit better. Wood is getting down a little bit, but not too bad. We do have a whole bunch of timber there as well, so I'm not too worried about that. So that is good. Jonathan now level 17 stonemason. Wow, that's bananas. Well, it's good. It's very high level. Obviously, you can bump up the speed again. Get these walls done. The second level of walls. So like I said, I'm not really sure if it makes any difference whatsoever in terms of actual defensibility or protection, all that kind of stuff. But I think at the very least, it's going to look cool. It's going to be like a little bit of a keep in our little area here. Actually, going to build up another some stairways actually while we're here. So for some walls, we're just going to use a great stone. I might as well use castle bricks while we're there. So in keeping, so we're going to use a level 4 there, and level 3, level 2, and then level 1 there. There we go. So that should be fine, I think. Yeah, alright, we'll build that anyway, see how it goes. That just means the guys in there need to get up onto the walls quickly, so. Should be good, should be good. How's our feeding trough going here? Looks like it's still full, so that's good. Don't need a herder yet, may put one on a little bit later. Day 12, so it's a day 12, so doing pretty well up to day 12, I guess. Achieved quite a bit, which is good. Lots of farm, lots of productions and stuff coming out, which is good. How are we going for ores? What are we looking at here? We've got 1 copper, 26 tin, 16 iron, 4 silver, so not too bad. Would like a lot more copper than what we've got, but can't really sort of affect that too much. May actually have to make out another sort of mining area somewhere else, potentially out this way maybe. A little bit later, we'll see how we go. Alright, getting some more walls and stuff built up, which is good. Sort of let it leave the game and going. Don't really need to change anything at the moment, we're doing pretty well, so lots of food, all the resources are pretty fine as well. Would be nice to get some more short swords production set up, we do need some, obviously like I mentioned, we do need some a lot more ore and stuff as well, some standard ingots which you can't really get access to at the moment, so I may have to look at maybe even trading for them, maybe trying to produce some sellable goods, sell those off when the merchants come in and actually buy some more ore. Potentially, we'll see how we go though. For now we're just getting this wall set up, which will be good. Alrighty, so it looks like these areas actually haven't been done, which I'm not quite sure why. So you're actually going to mine them out. So you're going to mine out that one and then this one. There we go. So that should give them a little bit more to mine. I'm also going to jump around to these wall bits on these bits on the walls and just mine out these little bits here. Make sure we don't miss any ores on the sides. Yep, that's cool. And then we might even set up another mining queue down there. See how we go. Alrighty, so the wall's coming up pretty well, which is good. Should look very cool in the least. Actually, whoops, we don't want that one there, do we? Don't want one around that corner. So, going to construction, walls, great stone, and get rid of that. There we go. Cool, that's better. Just makes it look a bit better, doesn't it? Cool. Alright. Good. Stone production's building up a little bit. Wheat's over, I'm not really too worried about that though, it should go down a little bit over time. Feeding trough is starting to come down a bit, so we might set up a herder some point quite soon. But for the moment it's totally fine. Lots of food, which is good. A bit more room to actually expand out our farms as well, which is nice if we need to. Yep, feeding trough's okay. Alrighty, there we go. There's some of our first crenulations and things, which is good. It does look quite cool. I quite like it personally. Like I said, I'm not really quite sure if it makes any difference in terms of defensibility or anything. We could be able to potentially... Oh, new migrant. We could potentially actually make it. I mean, if you look at them, it looks like actually they sort of do stand higher than the actual crenulations, like the one block. So they actually potentially could actually make it like just all the way along, like some sort of a second level. I'm not sure. I may leave it for this at the moment, see how it goes, and we can actually always change it later on. It does look quite cool. It looks a bit like a castle, doesn't it? Sort of having it like that. So we do have a new migrant though, which is good. So what have they got? So the level 3 archer, level 3 fisherman, level 3 carpenter, level 3 trader. So nothing that really amazing that we want. What have they brought in? They've got 2 food, a solid hammer, 2 flax, 2 cotton, and 1 potato seeds. Charismatic and strong back with Alice, another Alice. So we're going to accept them and say waiting to hold. Oh, excuse me guys, yawning. Waiting hold while idle. What can we get you to do? So we've got 3 farmers at the moment. Maybe actually switch over to 4. Maybe we should put you as a fisherman though. Maybe have another fisherman going. Because we did have one of our fishermen, which was Ronald, wasn't it? He was a miner. There's Ronald there. So Ronald is a very good miner, so that's why we took him off that. What, are you any good at mining? No, you're not. Right. I'm actually going to switch Ronald back to mining, and then we put you, Alice, as a miner. Switch Ronald back to fishing and put Alice as a miner. and queue up another area of stuff down here because we do need a bunch more stone if we can get it. So we're just going to make sure that we, oops, why haven't we dug out that area? I swear I queue that up. There we go, queue up that, and then queue up to there, and then from there all the way through there as well. There we go. Alright, can't fish with a fishing pole, so we're going to turn Jonathan into, where's Jonathan? Jonathan, there we are, Jonathan into a carpenter quickly, and queue up a fishing rod. Resources, hand tools, fishing rod, there we go. Queue up one of those. So you should build that up fairly quickly, which is good, so yeah, we'll sort of keep going there. So, but our stone wall's almost done here, which is good. What do we got there? So we've got another one to come up over there and a few more here, so it's not too far away from being done. Actually, are out of bricks though, so I have to switch someone else over to that. So we've got our fishing rod. Looks like this guy, Ronald, is heading out over this way. Out into the wilderness, why not? As long as you don't get eaten or anything. And we've got Jonathan as a carpenter. Actually, queue up another fishing rod just so we don't sort of have to do that again. I should be able to build that dude, I think. Yep. Oh, I'm actually out of twine as well, so we're just going to switch. Alright, we need a tailor then, get some twine back. So we're going to switch you back to a stonemason. Where's all our good tailors? Where are they? What are they doing? So we've got Alice is a stonemason, so actually switch. We've got a farmer, a fisherman, and a builder. So we're going to switch Alice Wilson back to a tailor and queue up a whole bunch of twine. Twine. What are we going to use to twine? We suppose we could use animal fur. We use we always will use flax. We've got heaps and heaps of flax. So we're going to queue up, so that's 2. So we're going to queue up 30 twine. There we go. See how that goes. So she should make the twine really quickly because she is level 6. There we go. So just coming out quite quickly. Just a little bit of, gets you a fair bit of experience actually per twine. So she probably should jump up another level by the time that's done. At least another level actually. So she's getting a lot of experience per twine. So that's good. So we have a pretty decent tailor there, which is nice. So see our there we go. Our crenulations in our wall are done. Our first level, which is good. Goblin slain by an unspotted killer. So there's obviously a few more monsters out and about in the. Ooh, you can actually see a battle coming on there. So a few hits and stuff. Which is interesting. So there's obviously quite a few monsters and stuff out there, which is interesting. So it's good that we've got our walls and stuff set up here. Alice is a level 7 tailor, and Alice Wilson's a level 7 tailor, and just Alice, no name, last name's like Cher, is a level 2 miner, which is good. So we've got our builders free. So what I think we're going to is finish or continue our the rest of our sort of crenulated walls along here, which is good. Should look cool at the very least. So what we're going to do we're going to jump into Castle Brick, and we're actually going to start here. And then we're going to come along there like that. There we go. So we're going to bring you up to a level 5 like that, and you're just going to be a level oh, there we go, that worked, yep. Alright, so then you have to be above it, so then you're just going to be a 4, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 4, you're going to be 5. There we go. So that's another portion of the wall done, which is good. Lots of goblins and stuff getting killed out here. So obviously there's like I mentioned, probably quite a few nasties out there. So it's quite important to get our defenses and stuff set up quite quickly. Could even be worth getting some doors built up here. So we're going to slow down the speed a little bit. What doors can we potentially make? So objects, doors. What we've got? We've got a braced door. It's probably better to have a studded door though. We don't really have the what are they called? The standard ingots though yet. We can't make any castle gates. Don't have enough engineering skill or enough ingots anyway. Same with the castle gate there. Can't make a dungeon door either. Don't have a blacksmith that's high enough. So basically, we're either limited to a braced door or a studded door. So probably better off getting a studded door, given that probably is going to be a little bit stronger, and putting those in our sort of some of these areas over here. So you may have to end up doing that. See how we go though. May just run with it for the minute. Goblin. All right. So it looks like we are starting to get some people in here. So where's a goblin? All right. So goblin is in our territory. So what have we got? Where's all our good infantry dudes? So I think, yeah, as we can see there, infantry is coming to our gates here. So we definitely are going to set up some gates and see how we go. All right, so wherever our infantry go, grab add 2 infantry. See how they go. So you're just sort of standing there for the moment. So these 2 guys are going to come over here. We're going to set up a charge enemy thing on those, and they should come over in once they've picked up their weapons and attack them. So you've got a sword, 31 damage. There we go. So that one's down. Constance didn't really take a whole lot of damage, which is good. Actually, I think I didn't do it before. We actually did set up some tunics, didn't we? So we should actually jump into here and actually say maintaining inventory. A light chest, which I think we've got. Same with you. I think we've got a few tunics in, don't we? So we'll see if they go and pick that up. Yeah, they do. They got a tunic, so that's cool. So a little bit of protection for them. Harry, why didn't you do it? Maybe we actually didn't produce any more. There's actually tunics sitting there, so that's probably why. Alrighty, so what is Harry? What was Harry doing? You were a farmer, and Constance was mining. Yep, there we go. Cool. Alright, so that's done. So how are we going in terms of ore? Do we have enough to actually produce anything yet? Don't. Still only got 1 copper ore. We've only got a level 5 blacksmith, don't we? How are we going in terms of standard ingots? Only 1 still. What can we make? So copper ore and scrap, and we don't have any of them. And we've got another goblin. Where are you? You're there. Alright. Yes, definitely getting a lot more goblins and stuff coming into our territories, so we're going to grab our 2 guys again and say a charge thing on you. And alrighty, so our guys should come over, grab their weapons. You're going to send Jonathan away. We don't want you to get attacked. There we go. So you're down again. So we're going to say dispose of the corpse and send Harry back to farming, Constance back to mining. There we go. Yeah, all good. Alright, cool. So what have we got here? We've got Alice is done with her the twine. So how much flax have we got? So definitely a fair bit less. Maybe so we'll build up some more flax, I guess. Some more twine, sorry. So we're going to jump into processed, into some twine, and queue up another. We might as well use our actually, animal fur creates 2 twine. Interesting. Now we might as well keep that. I'm not sure if you use animal fur for anything else, but actually, we've got heaps of flax, so we might as well sort of use it all. Create another 20 there. What about rope? He actually uses rope. Actually needs rope for twine, so that is good. So actually, are going to queue up a whole bunch more twine. Another 30. So I have a huge bunch more, and then we can actually create some rope, and maybe even sell some rope and things like that. So that could be quite good. We get some money for all that. Alright, so there's not really a whole much, like, we are getting some goblins coming into our settlement. There's not really a whole much we can do at the moment, because we can't really, well, I suppose we could put some, like, normal doors in. I don't probably really want to do that at the moment. I'd rather sort of wait until we get some, you know, some decent doors in. So what's that gold there? That's level 10, interesting, alright. So we need some copper, although we just really can't get it. Awesome, even like a trader to come in so we can actually buy some stuff. There's not really a whole lot though, it's not really too much of a hassle, so I'm not really too worried about it. Bump the speed up again, get things running. Got a builder sitting there, so it looks like we probably only need 1 builder at the moment, so I may switch you back to be a stonemason. Get things, gets our bricks and stuff going quicker. So make sure our fisherman over here is fine. Yep, you're still good. Ronald out there in the wilderness, level 5 fisherman, and how's Bob Marley going? Bob Marley is a level 5 fisherman, almost level 6, so that's quite good, so doing pretty well. Alice is creating all the twine there, which is good. And a fishing rod, so we'll get that done as well quite soon. If I don't have any surplus fishing rods, I'm actually probably going to queue up an extra fishing rod. There we go, a second one. There we go, just because we got 2 fishermen, so I might as well have 2 in storage. Bricks and stuff is getting done. Our guys can actually still get around this way, so that's good. So there's sort of enough of a gap there, which is nice. And yeah, Alice is a level 9 tailor, so which is good. So being level 9 is good. So So we've got a fair bit of food, which is good. Feeding trough is still okay. Probably set up a herder some stage in the future. Maybe use one of these miners to actually, because we've got a fair bit of stone and stuff, so which is good. So maybe set one of these miners to be a herder temporarily. So who's the worst miners? What we've got there? We've got you. So you're good. You're rubbish. So we need to put you in to be a herder quickly, just to you know, sort out this area and give them some more food and pick up any stuff that they've got for them. So just do that quickly, and then once you're done, we'll send you back to be mine. Send you back to mining. So you go, filled up that and collecting some stuff from all the chickens. Getting some food, should get some feathers and stuff as well potentially. Alice now level 2 herder, which is good. Chicken cheap, chicken cheap, chicken cheap. Alright, she's done. So once she's dropped all that off, we'll set her back into mining. Done. There we go. Back to mining. Alice Wilson is done with all the twine, so actually you get to produce a bunch of rope, and hopefully that means that we can 4, 8, 12. So that's 40 twine, and we've got, how much have we got? 60. So we're going to create 12, I think. There we go. So it's good. We've got lots and lots of flax. So she's probably going to turn out. Actually, you're out of a fishing pole. So where's Jonathan? Switch you over to a carpenter to create a fishing pole. I think I should probably turn our flax production back on, just because we're really using it quite a bit of it at the moment. I suppose we got a fair bit, but I'll probably wait. We might as well wait. So there we go. Jonathan's making the fishing poles, which is good. So it should be done fairly quickly. Obviously, she's a bit of a beast of a carpenter, so that's good. Yeah, so everything's going pretty well. Pretty happy. Get our walls coming up quite nicely, which is good. So they shouldn't be too far away. So I'm not really sure how strong this studded door is. It doesn't really tell you a lot of hit points or anything. Unless I missed it. Doors, studded door. No, it doesn't really tell you. It just sort of tells you. Obviously you can sort of tell certain things are stronger than others, but it doesn't really tell you how strong they are in comparison and that kind of stuff. So haven't really had any more goblins come through, which is good, so obviously not too many. I'm actually sort of wondering whether the reason we haven't had potentially any... What are you? Are you a migrant? Why are you just standing there then? Shouldn't you like be coming over to our settlement? Maybe you don't have enough food. Interesting. Didn't notice you there. I'm actually going to grab Ronald and come over this way, Ronald. See if maybe it sort of triggers something if we can kind of come over this way. Because I don't actually interact with her, unfortunately. There's nothing I can actually do, sort of, really. So you're actually just standing there. Actually, maybe you don't want to join our settlement anymore. You must have been a migrant, but maybe we didn't have enough food or something, or it changed, or I'm not really sure. Not really quite sure what you're doing just standing there, but anyway, whatever works for you. And our road was coming over here, didn't we? I was just wondering whether like merchants and stuff potentially had come through and they were getting attacked. And maybe that's why they weren't making it through. I'm not really quite sure. But I suppose we haven't really had any notice. I think you get notice as soon as a merchant comes in, so there's actually a dead skeleton there though, so see some stuff happened over there. Oliver is now level 5 stonemason, which is good. Alice is done with the rope, which is awesome. That was really quick. So I got 13 rope now, which is good. And it should get you probably to produce a bunch more twine. What a huge amount of flax. So may as well sort of can we sort of queue it up quicker? There we go, 5 increments. Queue up another 60. There we go. May as well. We don't really need you for anything else, so that's fine. Jonathan, switch you back to a stonemason, which is good. We've got our fisherman coming back, or one of our guys coming back to grab a fishing rod. And yeah, not really sure what this woman is doing here. Can't really see her name or anything, so I suspect she probably must have been an immigrant or something of some sort, but for some reason she's just not triggered in yet. Maybe she will later. We'll see. Do have a fair bit of food though, which is good. Check our storage. Yeah, wheat is it's over capacity, but that's fine. I'm not worried about that. Not really worth building another one. Our mining and stuff's going. A few upper cores. Oh my god. Copper ores. A few copper ores there, so I should probably just queue them up to be done. So get those out of the ground quickly, which would be nice. And we actually get some more standard ingots done. Yeah, that'd be good. Cool. Alrighty. Just get out of that view. Wall's almost done, which is good. So it does look quite cool, doesn't it? A little bit of a sort of a start of our castle, our keep, and we can start building up. I think what we might actually do is we actually end up building like a castle up, like I mentioned before. Actually build a castle up here at some stage. Maybe even like build out from here and sort of make it all sort of linked in, so it's all sort of one big complex. And then sort of end up building maybe even start building out this way, and then we can sort of then move up there to build a big castle up there or something. We'll see how we go. A lot of burnt trees over here, so I'm assuming that was when the necromancer was in. And they obviously burnt a lot of trees, the little scummers. Dead wolf corpse there, so there's a few corpses and stuff lying around. There's a few chickens over that way. Actually a bunch of wolves corpse over here, so obviously there was a few big battles and stuff happening. There's dead skeletons, some wolves. It works for me though. Means that I don't have to fight them off, which is good. Alice is now level 3 in miner, which is good. Good for her. Yay for Alice. So we've got Alice Wilson making all the twine, which is good. Hopefully we get a merchant in some stage. We can't sort of make any more connections, so there's not really anything else we can do, which is okay. We've still got Ronald over here on the edge of the map. Fishing, level 5. I think Bob Marley should be a level 6 fisherman by now. Yep, level 6. Good old Bob Marley. And looks like our crenulated wall there. Our second lot is done, so that is really, really good. So got sort of 2 lots done there. 26 minutes episode. We're actually going to set up another one, get that up and running. So it does look quite cool, guys. I quite like that. So it's quite good. So just make sure that we actually sort of have our guys can actually sort of come up here. They can, yeah, not a problem. So that's good. Get our guys up on the walls quickly, and they can sort of chill out there. Cool. Alrighty, we're going to set up another one along here. Our castle. We have to move our roads actually, so we have to do that. I'm going to bring this all up to 5, and then what we're going to do is I think we're going to start from here. Actually, no, we're going to start from here because I like having them on the corners. I think they look quite good. So we're going to start from there into a level 5, into a 5, along like this. And it works out well anyway, so there we go. Cool. Alright, we've got a few there we have to get rid of, so we should grab one, drag along there, and then get rid of those. There we go. So that's good. So there's another one that we can set up, which is awesome. So actually going to fix our road now. So what we're going to do is just basically move it down a tile. And get like that, and actually probably get rid of this one all along here. Like that, there we go. Maybe bring it down. Look at that, and get rid of that one there. There we go. Cool, so there's our road. So we've still got a road in there, which is good. So let's actually get rid of this one while we're here. Just fix it up, make it look nice and pretty. At level 2 sort of road there, so that's good. Alrighty, so Alice Wilson is done. We're going to get you to make a bunch more rope. So how much twine have we got? 60. So make another 10. We'll still have a little bit of twine left over, which will be good. Yeah, so hopefully we actually just sell that rope. So we're going to jump into rope and sell that. So hopefully we get some decent money for that, which would be nice. Alice Wilson's now level 12 tailor, so she's a bit of a machine. Our miners over here mining stuff out once they're done. Probably take one of these miners off, and because we got a fair bit of stone there, actually probably put them back. Actually put a couple of these guys onto wood cutting and leave one miner going. Don't think we really need any more farmers. I suppose the more the farmers we've got, probably the better. The more food stuff we get. So may look at that. Food trough is empty, so that went down quickly. So where's our Alice? There is a level 2 herder, so you grab her and use her as a herder. All that mining stuff there is done, which is good. So what's that stone? Oh, there's a few more to go, so that's okay. We'll leave those. Yeah. So what happens if obviously if your animals don't have food, they end up starving. So very, very important to keep this food trough fully maintained. Storage is okay. Metals is coming down a little bit, but not too bad. So this is back full again, and looks like that was all we needed. So I think we probably can take you off to do something else actually, Alice, given you're not a great miner. We've got Amisha here is a level 4, and then Constance is a level 2. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to put you onto stone masonry, and what do we have here? You're level 9, you're 18, you're 5. So with Oliver, even though he's an awesome builder, I actually put you back onto wood chopping. What about Alice here? Alice Wilson. So you're level 8 stonemason as well, aren't you? I'm going to take Henry off. He's only level 9, so we're going to replace him with a level 8 and put him back onto wood chopping as well. So that's level 5s there. So make sure they've got chopped nearest trees on, which is good. They're done. It's cool. Alice is done. So what can we get you to do, Alice? Probably don't really need you to do mining. What else can we get you to do? Farming. Put you onto farming for a bit. Get another farmer going. It's Constance, the miner, so we're going to set you up with some more mining. So I'm going to dig out this whole area there. Let's make sure that is all done. There we go. And then come along to there and leave a step for our stairs down, so that is good. Alrighty then. Yeah, that's all good. Cool. Storage is fine. Getting our thing done here. It's actually out of fuel for our stone forge. We're going to use coal temporarily. Like I mentioned, you shouldn't really use coal. I don't think it's really worth it. It's better to save coal for other purposes. We'll use it for the moment until we sort of get some more wooden stuff back in. So get a couple of wood choppers out. They're pretty decent, so they should get some wood quite quickly. Get our 2 fishermen, 4 farmers, a miner, and a builder, and so that's really good. So I have 3 stonemasons. So that's nice. We got 13 people now, which is good. Fair few people. Should probably jump into getting some of our people trained up even more as well, actually. On infantry training. Actually, running at 31 minutes the episode, guys. So I think we're going to put a pause in the video here. It's probably a pretty good spot. There's not too much happening. We've made a lot of progress. Doing quite well. Our initial settlements up to day 13 on dusk. Getting our little keep walls here set up, which is nice. So doing pretty well. So I'm going to put a pause in the video here, guys. Hope if you enjoyed today's episode. Hope you enjoyed the series. And as always, it would be amazing if you could subscribe to the channel and like the video. That would be enormously appreciated by myself. Hope you all had a wonderful day, and I'll see you all soon.